I have a little paring knife to make for a guy I know, and I'm going to make something akin to that. And I'm going to use some steel I've bought in, which is CS80, and it's equivalent to 1080 in the USA. It's an equivalent steel. So I'm going to make a little paring knife, and while I'm at it, I'm going to make a chef's knife. It's about a 10-11 inch blade. That it's something I've not made before, chef's knife and like kitchen tools. So this is 8mm 1080, and I've also got a piece of that leaf spring that I made the katana with here. So I'm also going to make another chef's knife out of that stuff. I'm going to forge it all down, more or less forge a knife to shape. Forges up to temperature, so I'll get out and I'll get bashing. I'm going to try and work on all three of these at once. I'm going to start off with that little paring knife, and I'm going to use the tongs, which I might regret because I don't like the tongs, so I may end up stopping and welding some bar on. We'll see. Oh, I hate tongs. Tell you what, that leaf spring is much harder than the CS80 or the 1080. not far off really done with this little paring knife. Just really stretching out the handle a little bit. That'll do, really, that. Pretty straight, that. Yeah, I'm going to leave that at that. I'll grind the rest of it to shape now. This thing's taking some stretching. It's getting there though. I might give up on this piece of spring steel. I started with too big a piece really. It just needs extra work for no reason. If I'd made it thinner, it would have been better. Bloody tongues. Hey now. That ringing's a little bit. I've got my chain round the anvil, but I think I need a more chain or a bigger chain. A lot more chain, just take that ringing out of it. I'm going to crack on with this, I'll come back soon. And I'm just finishing off on the big chef's knife. More or less got it where I want it. I need just one more heat to straighten it out, and I'm done on that. This spring steel is tough stuff, tough, and it's still fighting me. I'm definitely going to weld bars on next time. I've probably got the wrong tongs, but I don't like, as I've said before, I just don't like using tongs. I'd just rather have a bar attached, less messing about. straighten this out. Beautiful. That'll do me. Yeah. Splendid. I'm going to carry on beating this sprig still now till one of us gives up. I've ended up with these. That's the spring steel. It's still a lot of thickness on it, but I'm not too concerned about that. As I say, it beat me, this stuff. It's real tough steel, because I want a full flat grind on this one and go and try and ice out hammer on it. This is the 1080. I'm going to put a tang on this one, but I forged the bevels in this one, forged the bevels down, so I'm only going to do a partial grind on this and leave the spine probably more or less as it is. I'll see when I start to grind it. And there's the little paring knife. Again, I've put a distal taper on that, and I've partially forged the bevels in. It's got a little bit of a bend on the end which I can straighten out there. But I'm going to grind that, I'm just going to grind that, again flat grind, maybe a hollow grind, I don't know yet on my new wheel, we'll see anyway. As I said, don't like them tongs, horrible things, maybe not using the right tongs, but I just prefer a bar. The only benefit of using tongs is when you forge that side, that end out, you've got your bar on here, you can, with tongs you can turn the steel round and you know, and forge the other end. But if you weld a bar on, you can always cut the bar off and then use the tongs to forge that bit out. Hey ho, different strokes. A little bit of new grinder action. I think I'm done for the day. Time is it's 6:30, so I've had about 3.5 hours on this. I'm going to grind the beast up tomorrow. And I've got most of the work, the little paring knife. I'm just going to round that out tomorrow, just shape the handle a little bit. I'm not going to grind the bevels until these have been heat treated. There's the chef's knife. I am going to put a tang and tang on this, so I'll cut that down tomorrow, and I'm going to clay it up, then I'm going to heat treat it. I'm going to temper it, heat treat it, and then I'm going to grind it back, and I want the back about 2mm. I don't know what it is at the moment. It's probably about 3mm as it is. Yeah, three, just over 3mm. Taper into almost 2mm at the front, 1.5. So I want the spine there 2mm. I want it tapering down to about 1mm. Nice thin slicey knife. What's this little paring knife at? That's at 3mm, just over. Yeah, that'll do. By the time I've got it ground, the bevels ground in, that'll be nice. So they're not far off where I wanted on the patterns. I've left a little bit more meat there. These things are always subject to change, and I've left a bit more depth on the blade on that one. Don't know why, it just seemed to look, it just seemed a bit better like that. But I'll come back when I'm cleaning these up.